Hi, Fraga. How you doing today?
Hi, Lady. I'm very well, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing great, thank you, and thanks for your time for this interview. Let's get straight into it, right? So, one word that represents you and why.
I would say connector. I think that everything I do comes down to connecting people, ideas, and opportunities. Whether it's bringing experts together, supporting young professionals, or building bridges between sectors. I love seeing how things grow when people are linked with a purpose.
It's lovely. It's a great value add. On a similar train of thought, which animal would kind of embody you and why? Which one you like?
I would say a fox because it's curious, alert, a bit unexpected sometimes, even for myself. I adapt really fast. I like to observe a lot before acting, and I like finding creative ways out of tricky situations. Also, you know that foxes can be playful and strategic. So I relate to that balance as well.
Nice, very good mix. So, look back into your career and all the many projects and things you have done. Which one would be the one you are most proud of, and why?
Well, I started working in the IT industry, I don't know, somewhere around 2019. But my great achievement until now, it's starting Women for Cybermania chapter. It began with a small group of passionate ladies, and actually it grew into a national movement thanks to the Women for Cyber Foundation. And I'm really proud of how really impact starts with small and determined steps. And I'm really glad about the community that we're building together. Thanks to you as well. Thank you.
I do very little about it. So, talking about
Small
Women for
steps.
Cyber, that's definitely how we got together, right? So, from your perspective, what is one thing that a man can do in this industry to help grow diversity, grow inclusion?
Well, I think that they should listen more and actively support women. Sometimes we hesitate to step forward, you know, not because we're not capable, but because we don't feel backed. This is a man field, and the men really can make a big difference just by saying to us, "You've got this, girl. Go for it. I'll be there for you. I'll support you." So encouragement matters. Help open doors, and then you should stay behind us to cheer us through.
Okay, well, definitely that's something that I've seen some do better than others. Let's put it this way. Very good.
Yes.
That's a good suggestion. Good suggestion. And so, looking at our industry, cybersecurity, if you had a magic wand, what would be the one thing you would change?
I don't know. I think I'd make it more human. We talk so much about tech, but
Mhm.
most of the times we forget the emotional side, the burnout, the confidence, the inclusion, the motivation as well. I think that cybersecurity isn't just about machines and threats. It's also about people that are protecting people, right? And I think that we should talk about that more in our speeches, in our awareness programs as well.
And let's
Humanity.
not forget that the first cause of breaches are social engineering
Exactly.
attacks. So ultimately, women that they get tricked into it. So you are very spot on, very spot on. And artificial intelligence, big buzzword in the last couple of years. Everybody talks about it, not necessarily knowing what they're talking about. But anyway,
Mhm.
some say, this is a great new opportunity. We as defenders will become much more empowered. We can sift through a lot more data and so on. Others say, no, this is going to be a disaster because criminal will have this superpower, deep fake, and all these new techniques. Where do you stand for? What is your perspective from what you see, what you hear?
Couldn't agree more with you on this. And I think that it's both. It has pros and cons, actually, right? As a pro, I would say that it helps us to process huge volumes of data and detect the threats early, which in our domain is kind of crucial, I may say so. And I think that a con would be that today the attackers also use AI a lot. So it kind of becomes an arms race, I would say. I see it like a mirror. The AI reflects the intent of the one who wields it, right? What matters is that we stay ahead and on the perspective of ethically, strategically, and the most important, because we are humans, we need a good human judgment on this. So, yeah, they are both. It's important to be careful on AI, but because it learns with our help, we can pay more attention to this and help it to grow to be ethical. So we can do that.
Very good. Excellent. So you have met many people. You are a connector. So, many in this industry, which learning you have got from, speaking with them or experiencing in your career that you would pass along someone joining the industry now, right? So what lesson you think you have learned that would be very useful for somebody starting?
I've learned a lot during these years in my cybersecurity area, but the one thing that I don't know set a spot on my mind was that trust should be earned and not assumed. Unfortunately, over the time, I've learned to value consistency over promises and actions over words. Meaning that the people who truly support you, they should show up when it's inconvenient for you or for them, and not just when everything looks good, right? So I would say that you should surround yourself with those who challenge you with respect and push you to grow, and not only with those who agree all the time with you, right? Yeah. I think you should make a choice between the persons you have on your side, and to choose carefully. It's kind of harsh maybe, but
Excellent. Very good.
this is what I've learned during these years.
Nice. Very nice. So last question. Which question I did not ask you that I should have asked?
Well, you know that this is a really challenging domain, the cybersecurity, right? And I think a good question would have been, what keeps you going on the hard days, right? Because there are a lot of hard days in this
Okay. What keeps you going on the hard
domain.
days?
Believe that what we do really matters, even when it's hard, even when it feels invisible. I'm sure that every little effort in this field helps us build a safer world for us and for our kids and for our families and friends, and actually for everyone. Yeah. So we should take small steps, little efforts, and this will keep us safe.
It is a very purposeful career, that's for sure, right? We have a true impact at scale. And Fraga, this has been a great conversation. Thank you very much for your insights.
Thank you.
And I'm sure that people will want to stay connected with you. So I'll put down here the link to your LinkedIn profile, and
Thank you.
expect many to follow you, speak with you through the comments, engage, and till the next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Luigi. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thanks, and good luck with all the others that you are
You're welcome.
developing.
Thank you.
Thanks, bye.